Dave here, Half Dozen Customs. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, sorry, not last night, yesterday afternoon, we left off with pressure washing and cleaning up this motor. Last night I came out here, I didn't video it because you guys watched me pressure wash the motor. You know, how exciting is that? So I didn't video me pressure washing the transmission. You know, maybe we'll add some pictures of it, what it looked like prior. To me starting to pressure wash it, but basically it was black. So when I went to pressure wash it again, just like with the motor, like I was really surprised that it hadn't been painted. So that's just a raw transmission. It looks like maybe there's some gray primer that was on it at one point in time, but there's just little patches of it left here and there. So but that whole transmission was black. So when I cleaned it up and found out that it was gray, it was a little surprising. Like the motor, you know, the motor was black. I pressure washed it to find out that the motor's never even been painted before. So now we got everything all cleaned up. I'm going this weekend. We're going to pick up an engine stand to put this motor on. And I think I've made a decision. Yesterday I was talking about, you know, that since it was a raw motor, I could actually go base coat, clear coat, and make this thing like super nice. I don't think I'm going to do that. Yes, I am trying to build a show car, but it's also going to be a cruiser. It's going to be, you know, a driver. We're going to use it to go get groceries and, you know, hit cruise nights and stuff like that. You know, it's not going to be this award-winning showpiece that gets trailered everywhere. This car is going to get driven. So, you know, so I expect everything to get dirty and greasy again over the years of us driving it. So I'm just going to rattle can it. I'm not going to do anything special with it. So we're going to go this weekend. We're going to pick up some engine paint, and we're going to pick up an engine stand, and I'm going to get this thing painted. But kind of had an idea last night while I was laying in bed. So I talked about getting new valve covers and a new air cleaner for it. Well, those are like $300 plus, you know, tax and shipping. You know, it'll probably be, you know, between $300 and $400. And I'm not looking to spend that on the motor right now. I'll spend that when the car's, you know, ready, when the motor's ready to go back in the car. Then I'll spend that money. I got body parts and stuff to buy for that car, so I'd rather my money go there for now. So I just fired up the parts washer. It's just kind of circulating and getting the solution all mixed together. And I think I'm gonna pull these valve covers. We're gonna wash them over in the parts washer. We pressure wash the outside, so that's clean. But I want to get, excuse me, I want to get the inside clean, because I'm not throwing them in the sandblaster. I'm going to sandblast them, get them all cleaned up, and then we're going to paint the valve covers and the air cleaner, so that at least I can put them back on the engine after it's all painted and everything looks good sitting in the corner. I'm thinking I'm going to do something cool and custom on them. And then, you know, when I do, you know, they'll never stay on the motor, but afterwards I can hang them up on the wall or something. So, or maybe later on down the road they'll end up on another motor, who knows. But for now, you know, I think it would be cool to, you know, have it sitting on the engine stand over in the corner. It'll be wrapped in plastic, of course, but if people stop by, I could uncover it and be like, yo, check it out. So, and especially, I think, you know, the guy that I got the motor from, I think would dig it, and I think who he bought the truck from would dig it. So, you know, so I'm gonna make it look cool while it's just in the corner. I know it doesn't make sense to everybody to do something like that, but you know, I have some of those spur of the moment ideas, and sometimes those spur of the moment ideas you know, some of the best work I have turn out because it's just kind of unexpected. It gets me off of my daily routine, gets a little artistic blood flowing, and I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. So who knows, maybe by the time I'm done with the motor, you know, the wife will say, I really like it, put it in the way that it is. I doubt it, but we'll see. So I'm gonna get these valve covers pulled off and we'll bring them over to the parts washer. Still got my tools out. The wife was riding around in the GoKart a couple weeks ago and the chain broke. It didn't break. The one of the gears came loose and slid over, and the keyway fell out, and it actually popped the chain clip, so the chain came apart, and we lost the clip and the piece that goes through the chain, and so I ordered some new ones. And they showed up the other day, so I finally got to put her go-kart back together and get that running again. So I was just out here, I didn't video that because I don't know if it's too exciting. I've posted some videos of me riding around on the go-kart and didn't have no negative comments, but didn't get much reaction to it, so I don't think people really like the go-kart videos. I could be wrong, but I didn't feel it was necessary to video it. So yeah, I want to clean out the inside of these because I'm going to throw them in the sandblast cabinet. And I don't want, for one, I don't want sand getting all stuck to the oily inside. And for two, I don't want oil in my sandblaster either. So zip ties on here. I really think this is going to be a decent little motor in that Monte Carlo, going from the V6 to this. I mean, you pop these valve covers off in here, it is clean. There is no sludge, no buildup, no nothing. I mean, look at the inside of these. I mean, they're clean. Everything's clean. This whole motor's clean. You know, whoever the guy was that owned this Jeep, he took really good care of it. I mean, sure, the outside was greasy and dirty, but I think he took good care of this motor. At least I hope. From what I can see, it looks like he did. You know, I went through, I checked all the lifters the other day when I had the valve cover off. They're all nice and tight, nothing's loose, nothing's sloppy. When I drove it, there was no ticks, no taps, no knocks, no nothing, so I think this will be a good little motor for her. One? I did. Why don't you guys tell me I missed one? This one's a little dirtier on the inside, but the head's all nice and clean. If you guys can see that, it's all nice and clean. See on this side that a little bit of water got in here, probably through that breather tube from pressure washing. Now I am planning, I will change the oil on this thing, so you know, anything that got down in there we'll get it out of there. I tried to tape everything up and keep the water out of all the orifices. Whoa! Ow. What are you guys doing down there? You fell over. Okay. Grab these valve covers. Come over here to the parts washer. Get you guys set up over here and keep you plugged into the charger. So, okay, let's see. I could care less if this stuff gets spotless in here. I just don't want sand sticking to any of this in here, and I don't want oil all over my sandblasting cabinet. So let that soak for a couple minutes. I'm going to soak this one as well. And then we will see you know, I just fired this up for the first time. Reading on the bottle, you know, they say for general purpose at this much, for stripping parts at this much, for greasy parts at this much. And I kind of went in between the what they suggested. I didn't want to do overkill, but I'm thinking maybe it might need a little bit more. I mean, it's cleaning some stuff off, but it's not doing the greatest. So, you know, me personally, I don't have the patience to wait for stuff to soak, so I think we're gonna add a little bit more Go Juice to it. So it says for heavy greasy machinery parts, you do a full bottle to 20 gallons. There's only 10 gallons in here, so we're at what they recommended for super greasy parts. I said, these chances are these won't get used. They'll get hung on the wall. But who knows? They may go on something one day. Now they make upgrades for this parts washer where this actually turns into a rubber hose, and it has this on it so that the liquid is coming out of the end of the brush. Now this works okay, but one day I may upgrade to that. I have been looking at them. They're not that bad. I think Lowe's has them for like 20 bucks. So not that bad, but not that necessary. You know, if I remember the next time that I'm at Lowe's, I may grab one. Another upgrade that I've seen that might be a good upgrade is they actually have a heater that goes in here that heats the liquid. Now when I filled this up, I filled it up with, I don't know, warmish water. It's not hot, but a little on the warmer side. We are in the middle of the summer. It's hot out here. It should stay fairly warm in this tank, especially on this side of the shop where there's no insulation and it gets super hot over here. And they did give me a wire brush with this thing, or maybe they didn't, maybe I put that wire brush in here, but if I wanted to get crazy, I could use the wire brush in here. That would probably help, but not necessary on this. I gotta do the carburetor, I gotta clean the carburetor up. I'll probably use the wire brush on that. I did pressure wash this yesterday, so the outside's nice and clean, but the pressure washer didn't get under where those clamps are that hold this thing down to the head, so getting that wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I think a little SOS pad or Scotch-Brite pad or something in here probably wouldn't hurt. It would probably get that a little cleaner if I really wanted to, but I think we'll be okay. Didn't come out too bad. Cleaner than when they went in. Good enough for me to put in the sandblaster, I think. So we'll let these dry. I'll blow them off with the blowgun, and once they're dry, we'll put them in the blaster. Okay, we'll let those air dry for a couple minutes, and I'll be back. So I figured while we're waiting for the valve covers to dry off a little bit more, I did wipe them down inside now. I'm going to throw top of the air cleaner in there. We'll get this guy sandblasted up. I'm going to paint him with the valve covers. Hopefully the sandblaster works okay. It is hot and humid today, so hopefully there's no spiders living in these gloves. Okay, I think we got him cleaned up enough. I had to clean out the gloves. It definitely felt like something's been living in there. Like I said before I stuck my hands in there, hopefully no spiders have been living in there, but it definitely felt like something's been living in there. So, got all the paint off. I'm going to prime and paint it, so the etching from the sandblasting should help with some bite. I will hit it with some 80 grit on the DA real quick too as well. So throw a valve cover in there, see how the valve cover does. So, I think that looks pretty good. Good enough to shoot some primer on it. So, let's get the next one done. What you guys think? Big difference, huh? Ooh. really cleaning them out. I just wanted to wipe them out. Make sure there wasn't any bits of sand stuck to anything. Once I get them painted, I won't want to wipe them out like this and, you know, use harsh chemicals on fresh paint. So clean them out before, and that way when I'm done painting them, I can just put them back on. Ooh, my hand is burning from that.
I'm burning now!
Trying to use like gasket sealer on the PCB valve. Some pre-cleaner, some wax and grease remover. I think these things cleaned up pretty good. I didn't go crazy with DAing them out or sanding them down or anything. The sandblasting should give a decent bite for the primer to stick to. I'm not, like I said, these will probably just end up hanging on my wall. So I'm not going to go all crazy on them and use the super expensive stuff. I have lacquer primer for this type of stuff. You know, little project stuff, art stuff that hangs on my wall. I use just lacquer thinner instead of using, or lacquer primer. Sorry, not lacquer thinner, lacquer primer. Instead of using the super expensive stuff, the 2K direct to metal, epoxy. This stuff's kind of expensive to just hang on my wall. Only time I'll use the good stuff on stuff like this is if I already have it out for something else. So, I think they cleaned up pretty nice. I'll put some tape around those things real quick. And then I'll get some primer made. And we'll shoot just, you know, I'll probably just put a couple coats on it. I don't think I'm going to even sand the primer down before I paint. I'll probably just hit it with a scuff head. There was a couple of dents in the air cleaner top, which, you know, maybe I'll hit it a little heavier with the primer there, and maybe I'll sand that spot down. You guys see me hit it with a hammer and dolly. Just, you know, I knocked the dent back the other way. You know, if this was something that I knew for sure, 100% it was going on a car, then, you know, I would be treating it a little different. It would, you know, I'd probably fix that little dinger in the air cleaner, and it would get the good primer on there, and it would get wet sanded down fully before I painted it. So I just got about a half gallon of this stuff. It's Nason Select Prime. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, Nason's a decent brand. I've been using it for a long time. It's just lacquer primer isn't I may be using good primer.
Come get some.
Looks like I will be pouring a new gallon of this. It definitely wasn't a half gallon, it was a quarter of a gallon, and the top skinned over on me. Ooh, get out of there. So I think this will be the last project this gets used for. And I gotta go to my paint shop in August, so I'll pick up a new one. Yeah.
Mr. Yuck.
And again, if this was a customer's car or any more than just a little art project, I'd have just thrown that whole thing in the garbage. And I would have opened up a new gallon of the 2K. There is a little bit of some decent stuff down in there. I just got to mix it up. Yeah, it's so good down in the bottom. Use it up, get rid of it. I'll throw it out after this. A little splash of lacquer thin under my watch there. Yowza!
Yowza!
Stepped outside for a second. I thought I was hearing thunder. And yeah, it's really lightning and thundering out there. Back to decent consistency. It's thick. A little more in and she'll be sprayable. Okay, I've never done any painting on camera. The reason that I don't do painting on camera is because I don't want to ruin my cameras. So if this starts to get a little cloudy and hazy in here, I'll have to shut you down and go put you in the house and we'll pick up tomorrow. So, but hopefully I'm gonna try and spray at a lower pressure, and maybe we'll keep the overspray down. I think that's still a little thin. Again, and take any pictures of an in bare metal, sanded down, cleaned up. I'm really good at that picture stuff. I just took a picture of the hose. Might be a couple of spots that are going to need a little sand in, and that's only because at first attempt at spraying it was just way too thick. So we'll have to sand it up a little bit. Okay, so that's it. Got a couple coats of primer on there. Put a couple extra on the air cleaner cover, just because that first coat was really orange peely and dryish. So, but a couple of coats on there. Tomorrow I'll come out here. I'll hit them with the red scuff head, and we'll hit them with a little 320 at the least. I highly doubt that I'll break out the wet sandpaper, but never know with me. I kind of get a little goofy with stuff sometimes. But at the very least, red scuff pad, 320, dry. We'll sand it up. We'll get some paint on it tomorrow. So that's it for me. I'm out. I'm gonna close up shop before this storm hits. So take care, be safe out there. Remember, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm out. Oh.